Ever wondered how Greek mythology really unfolded from chaos to the gods we know today? Let's break down the entire timeline. Before Zeus ruled Mount Olympus, before heroes like Hercules and Achilles walked the earth, there was only chaos. Not chaos as in confusion, but chaos, the great void from which everything began. From this primordial nothingness emerged Gaia, earth, Tartarus, the underworld, and Eros, love. Gaia then gave birth to Uranus, the sky, and from their union came the first generation of powerful beings, the Titans. But the story gets darker. Uranus, fearing his children's power, locked them away. Gaia, outraged, conspired with her son Cronus, who overthrew Uranus in a brutal act, slicing him with a sickle and beginning the Age of Titans. Cronus became the ruler of the universe, but paranoia plagued him. A prophecy warned that one of his own children would dethrone him. So Cronus swallowed each newborn: Hestia, Demeter, Hera, Hades, and Poseidon. When Zeus, the youngest, was born, Rhea, their mother, tricked Cronus by giving him a rock wrapped in cloth. Zeus was raised in secret, and when he came of age, he forced Cronus to vomit up his siblings. Thus began the epic Titanomachy, the war between the Titans and Olympians. After 10 years of battle, the Olympians, led by Zeus, defeated the Titans and banished them to Tartarus. With that victory, the age of the Olympian gods began. Zeus ruled the skies, Poseidon the seas, and Hades the underworld. But Greek mythology didn't stop there. It kept evolving with gods, demigods, heroes, and epic quests. Let's go deeper into each chapter of this mythological saga. After the defeat of Uranus, Cronus established a golden age of peace and prosperity. Humanity thrived under his reign. But the moment Zeus rose, everything changed. The Titanomachy was no simple skirmish. It was a brutal cosmic war that saw alliances shift and powers tested. Some Titans, like Prometheus and his brother Epimetheus, sided with the Olympians. Prometheus, known for his wisdom, later defied Zeus by giving fire to mankind, a punishment that led to him being chained to a rock for eternity, where an eagle ate his liver daily. Zeus's rule wasn't absolute. His brothers, Poseidon and Hades, drew lots to divide the cosmos, Zeus ruling the heavens, Poseidon the oceans, and Hades the underworld. Their reign brought new gods into the fold: Athena, born from Zeus's head, fully armed; Apollo, the god of light and prophecy; Artemis, the goddess of the hunt; Dionysus, god of wine and madness, and many more. Greek mythology also introduced monstrous creatures: Cyclopes, Gorgons, Hydras, and the Chimera, all representing the chaos and dangers lurking in a world shaped by divine whim. Each monster brought trials for heroes to conquer, reinforcing moral lessons and human virtues. Beyond the myths of gods and beasts were complex moral and philosophical questions. What is fate? Can one escape prophecy? From Oedipus's tragic destiny to the hubris of Icarus, Greek myths offered cautionary tales that still resonate. Temples like the Oracle of Delphi served as spiritual centers, where mortals sought divine guidance. Here, Apollo's priestess spoke in cryptic prophecies, shaping the decisions of kings and commoners alike. Even love had its place in myth. Stories like that of Orpheus and Eurydice, or Eros and Psyche, showed the beauty and tragedy of devotion, loss, and trust. The gods themselves were deeply flawed, jealous, vengeful, passionate, and merciful. They mirrored human nature in divine form, making them both relatable and terrifying. This duality made Greek mythology timeless. From here, the stories shift from divine conflict to the age of heroes. Born from the unions between gods and mortals, heroes like Perseus, who slew Medusa; Theseus, who defeated the Minotaur; and Heracles, Hercules, who completed 12 impossible labors, came to define Greek myth's heroic era. Then came the Trojan War, one of the most famous tales in Greek myth. This age included Achilles, Odysseus, Hector, and Helen of Troy, whose beauty launched 1,000 ships. The war ended with the Greeks using a deceptive wooden horse to infiltrate Troy, immortalized in Homer's Iliad and Odyssey. After the Age of Heroes, myth begins to transition into legend and oral tradition. The gods grew more distant, and their interactions with humans faded into stories passed down through generations. The timeline of Greek mythology ends not with a bang, but a whisper as human civilization moved toward rationalism and philosophy. Greek mythology isn't just a collection of stories. It's a mirror of human ambition, struggle, and imagination that continues to shape storytelling today. So what's your favorite part of this epic timeline? Comment below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more tales from the ancient world.